Personal brands are taking over. All of your favorite online entrepreneurs are already actively growing their own, allowing them to make tons of money and impact millions of lives, while you're still waiting on the sidelines because you don't know how to start your own. Whether you've always dreamed of helping others, always wanted to monetize your passion online, already run a successful service-based online business, or are simply working a 9 to 5, the sooner you launch your personal brand, the sooner you will have the impact and the lifestyle that you know you could have. In today's video, I'll break down my 7-step framework on how you can start and grow your personal brand in 2024. Following what I'm about to uncover in this video will give you the clarity that you have been looking for to finally step on the path of earning money in a way where it's fully aligned with your passions and what you actually stand for. I'll help you remove the guesswork on which platforms to use, what type of content to post, and how to actually make a stranger want to follow, trust, and buy from you online. But first, let's talk about why you should actually listen to me. Because across platforms, I've just got shy of 2,000 followers on my main profiles. And even though I still run an old Instagram account with close to 200,000 followers, nothing screams personal brand when you look at my own accounts at the moment. That's because over the last 3 years of my life, I've helped dozens of other unknown business owners start and grow their personal brands. This all started when I decided to grow a faceless mindset-related Instagram account in 2018. By posting content consistently over the span of 2 years and learning everything about how people consume content and how social media works, I managed to gain almost 250,000 followers. Shortly after that, I decided to offer my skills of growing audiences to unknown business owners all around the world who were looking to spread their message online. Fast forward to this present day, and I successfully managed to grow over 4 million followers for my clients and make them millions of dollars in the process. After working with over 20 different coaches, consultants, and service providers in all sorts of niches, I've decided to put together a simple yet effective 7-step framework that all of my clients have followed to succeed in the online space. The first and utmost important step of this framework is approaching the personal branding space with the right mindset. And I know what you're already thinking. Mindset, what does that have to do with personal brand? Well, everything. See, your personal brand is simply a reflection of who you are, and who you are is simply a result of your thoughts, actions, and feelings. If you truly want to grow your personal brand, you must be willing to put in the work to grow as a person. The more you sharpen your character, your skills, and the more time and energy you invest into creating a better life for yourself, the more it will reflect in your personal brand. There are no shortcuts to this. A person who dominates in the personal branding space doesn't just ask himself how he can grow his brand, he asks himself how he can grow as a person first. Now that we've got this out of the way, let's move on to step number 2. The foundation of your personal brand is your authentic voice. Too many creators who are struggling to grow their personal brand successfully are trying to copy and improve everything they see online. Very rarely do you come across people who are unique and authentic. If you truly want to stand out and create a dent online, ditch the copycat strategies and instead focus on crafting your own authentic message. This is a lot more simple than you might actually imagine. You're an individual, which means how you think, act, and feel is unique. There is nobody like you out there. Therefore, the niche is you. And your content ideas are the things that occupy your mind and topics that you are naturally passionate about. So many people who fail in the personal branding space try to fit ideals or imaginary standards. There are none. Truth is, if you struggle to be authentic online, you're struggling with the same problems in your day-to-day life. The less you care about looking at others, the better it's gonna be. What you want to look at though are the frameworks that other people are using. Meaning, how do they structure their content, what systems do they use, and so on. I'll have more to share about this towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay watching. Step number 3 of my framework is understanding your own transformation. I want you to zoom out and look at your life. Chances are that you have achieved a massive transformation over the last couple of years. Whether you've massively improved your physique, completely changed your mindset or financial situation, or have outgrown your old self in any other area of life. What you have experienced is exactly what you're going to build your personal brand on top of. See, because the goal of your personal brand should simply be to show your younger self how he can get to where you are today. A stranger essentially must be able to follow you online and eventually want to become like you. And in order for you to help your future followers achieve a similar life to yours, you must understand and showcase how you transformed your life in the first place. To do this, I want you to copy the exact strategy I use to currently grow my own personal brand. Go through your old photo albums, Snapchat account, or any other social media that you have and download all the content that shows your past life. Sit there and look at your younger self. Then I want you to turn the clock a couple years backwards and ask yourself the following question. How did I think, act, and feel back then? This requires some practice, but eventually you will be able to reconnect to the life that you once lived. Then, write down dozens of sentences that describe your younger self. Go deep and be specific. Remember, you are trying to grow your personal brand to help others become like you. Where your future followers are currently in their life is where you once were as well. In order for you to speak to them, you must understand them. To make the next steps of this framework easier to understand, we'll name this Point A, which is where you started. Let's move on. Step 4 is about showing the outcome. I often say to my clients that people don't believe what they hear, but they believe what they see. To grow your personal brand and make people want to follow you, you must focus on showing the outcome of your transformation. Again, I mentioned Point A a few seconds ago. This is Point B, which is where you are today. To actually make strangers believe that you're living their dream life, you must show them your dream life. Once you've already collected all of your content showing your past life, I want you to do the exact same thing for your current life. At this point, you're gonna be able to compare your old life to your new life with the help of videos and pictures. I want you to really take a look at your transformation from a third person's perspective and look at the differences between who you are today and who you were in the past. Write down these differences and ask yourself what steps you have actually taken to get where you are today. This is absolutely crucial for the next step, because you're gonna be at a point where you have a lot more clarity about your own transformation. And again, as a reminder, this is the exact transformation that your new followers want to achieve. But first, to actually attract a follower, you must know what to post and where to post. The content strategy I'm about to give away to you for free has made me close to $14,000 last month from just 800 followers. I also got a full video on my channel explaining everything I did to make this happen, so make sure you watch that as well. This is also the same strategy that one of my clients used last month to grow close to 10,000 followers organically. Let's start with where you should post. There are many dynamic duos: Batman and Robin, Salt and Pepper, and my personal favorite, YouTube and Instagram. These two platforms are the lethal combo that you have been looking for. Because it's easier to get traffic on Instagram, let me break down for you how you will package your content into short form so you can then funnel traffic to your YouTube channel. I want you to treat your Instagram as your traffic magnet. To win the algorithm and blow up your profile, focus on practicing VVQ, value, volume, and quality. Your content must be valuable, or in simpler terms, useful. Your content must allow people to go from your point A to your point B, even if they don't buy your products. The less you hold back and the more you're willing to share free advice with your viewers, the more you will get rewarded for it in the long run. Besides sharing a lot of value, you must also post a lot. Social media has become more competitive than ever before, and your content will not perform if you just post the traditional one reel a day. I want you to copy and paste my content strategy and use the format I've developed, allowing me to create content fast and easy. Post a mix of raw, non-edited talking head videos, tweets, B-roll videos, and repurposed reels from your YouTube. Here's a quick breakdown of all of them. Try packaging as much value as you can into a video that's less than 1 minute long. It will feel weird in the beginning, but you will get better at it the more you do it. For your tweets, go through your notes you've taken about your past and present life and create bite-sized pieces of content that you will post on Twitter. Then go to tweetpic.com to take screenshots of those tweets and resize them for Instagram. If you don't want to use a paid software, you can also just screenshot your tweets and resize them in any free photo editing app. Next, your B-roll videos, which will showcase your transformation. We've all seen these videos on our timeline of people showing their before and afters. I want you to replicate the structure of these videos and use your own images and wording to show people where you came from and what your life is looking like today. For more ideas, you can also check my own Instagram profile, which I link below this video. Don't forget, it's about using the structure of the content, not copy and pasting the content. And lastly, for your repurposed YouTube videos, you of course need YouTube content. I want you to post one YouTube video a week. A It doesn't matter if it's edited or not. Deep dive into one of your main core values or the things that you are most passionate about. These videos are responsible to create the connection between you and your viewer. Hold nothing back and give as much value as you possibly can. Again, the notes you've taken about your past and present life from the previous steps of this framework will come in handy for you to think of more content ideas. From there, you can either use Opus Pro to repurpose your content into Reels, or you can hire an editor to chop them up and edit them in your own style. If you're looking for editors or need any kind of help to grow your own personal brand, I'm always just one DM away on my Instagram link below as well. Now that you're posting a lot of valuable content, focus on gradually getting better at content creation. It took me years to get to a level of expertise to make my content look how it looks today. Don't expect to start perfectly. What matters here is that you just get started. Posting content consistently will attract thousands of eyeballs to your account over the next couple of months. Remember, the more personal, genuine and authentic you present yourself, the less people will feel like you're actually trying to sell them on an offer, and the more they'll feel like you are there to help them and serve them. Now, let's move on to step number 5 of my framework, which is about combining your transformation with your vehicle. Besides impacting lives, your personal brand should make you a serious amount of money in a way where it feels good for your heart, but also for your bank account. Doing this is relatively simple. Package your transformation. All of the steps you've taken and all of the techniques you've used to get where you are today into an offer. I recommend starting with a paid group coaching where you help someone become exactly like you in a certain area of your life. Only focus on selling one single offer to one single client avatar. Again, ask yourself what tools your younger self would have needed to get to where you are today quicker. Throw everything that comes to mind into a program. Over-deliver anywhere you can for your buyers and focus on changing people's lives instead of running up your Stripe account. The money will take care of itself once you truly start serving others. Step number 6 is about picking a time frame. Ask yourself this: when do I want to have X amount of followers on my personal brand making me X amount of money? Actually, you never want to do this. Don't ask yourself the same question like all of these other personal brand geeks out here who are just in it for the short-term gains and the money. The best time frame to look at when doing this is to attach yourself to no time frame. Growing your personal brand is not just a business, it's your lifestyle. Detach yourself from numbers, results, and timeframes completely and focus on what you can actually control, which is the value that you share, the volume of content that you post, and the amount of people that you serve. It doesn't matter if it takes you a month or 5 years to successfully establish yourself in the personal branding space. It will be worth it regardless. One of my clients saw little to no results for 2 years straight before working together with me. Then, because he had already built a rock-solid foundation at that point, we scaled his brand to over 200,000 followers in just 12 months. Last but not least, here's the last step to take if you want to skyrocket your personal brand's growth in 2024. I want you to go below this video and leave any questions you might have about personal branding and how to get started. I will hold nothing back after helping many of my clients grow highly profitable personal brands. Moving forward, I want you to tell me what you're curious about or what you're struggling with when it comes to growing your personal brand, because I want to make a lot more detailed videos like this that are going to help you change your situation. If you enjoyed this video and found value in it, consider subscribing and check out my other socials linked below. That's all I got for you today, and as always, stay relentless.